Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sonic Heroes, episode 5 this time, and this will be the final episode of Team Sonic. That's right, we're finishing off the day, and this episode begins with Mystic Mansion. There are 3 stages left to go through, and 2 more bosses, and we're going to make our way through each of those today. So yeah, as I said, to start us off, Mystic Mansion. This is the follow-up stage to Hang Castle, which was the last thing we played in the previous episode. And this stage is actually a lot more fun. Like, while Hang Castle you can break a lot, this stage has a lot more thought and effort put into it in terms of design. Like, there's a lot more going on. Like, see, this is the first time we actually have to fight these giant hammer guys because they actually literally block the exit. And so, a bit of explanation on these hammer guys. You can't really hit them head on. You more have to, like, hit their head and then, like, for example, like, knock them over by watching them spin and get twirled around. And also, the bobsled does return in this level, as you can see here. A bit of an explanation on bobsleds. There really is nothing to explain there because you've seen them in previous videos. This whole level goes really quickly because of the, speed up, of course. I mean, if I was playing this at normal speed, there would be a lot more to talk about, but I'm pretty sure we wouldn't want to stand here for ages talking about the exact same stage. I mean, this stage is very similar to Hang Castle, except it's more based the inside kind of area. As you can imagine, it's called Mystic Mansion. Basically, think Luigi's Mansion if, I was going to say if it's fun, but Luigi's Mansion is pretty fun. Who agrees with me? Everyone must agree with me. Luigi's Mansion is a pretty game. Yeah, I wonder how much hate that's going to get in the comments. Anyway, so yeah. In this game, well, not this game, sorry. In this, this enemy here, you see the giant robot enemies. They have 2 different variants, and one of them has a helmet, and you have to actually knock it off by basically causing it to get dizzy and then punching it off with Knuckles. I think Knuckles is the only one that can hurt those enemies as well, which is actually quite funny because when you think about it, there's no really specific enemies for the other 2 characters. Like, sure, Tails can hit enemies and and Sonic can hit enemies, but there's no enemies that only only Tails can kill or only or only Sonic can kill. But I guess you're not always gonna get away with you can't always design everything to have like a counteractive to this and that and this. Oh, this part of the level is actually really fun. They do the whole like 3 challenges sort of thing where you have to complete every challenge to proceed. And I actually did die here a couple of times. So like this enemy here actually ended up knocking me off the platform because I moved slightly and he ended up punching me literally right off the platform, causing me to lose all my points, and that sucked. But here I just took care of it from afar to make sure I didn't die. And finish off with Tails' section because it is by far the easiest section. All you gotta do is just like fly around and just wait for platform to come along and then take care of it all. And that ends Mystic Mansion. Alright. So after this, there will be a little cutscene after the next little bit. After we get this emblem. All right. Oh no, there's not a cutscene. Oh, once again, forgot about this special stage. Yes, we did get the 6 Chaos Emerald, and this is especially good because these later Chaos Emeralds are annoying as hell. These Chaos Emeralds always caused me problems when I was younger. So the fact that I was able to get a Chaos Emerald like this, first time round, is great. And that gets us 2 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds on Team Sonic. Alright, cutscene.
Trying to stop us now? What a joke!
What did you say? Now I'm really mad!
It's like he's deaf and he's just like, did you say something? Oh, now I'm mad for no reason. It's not like Sonic said anything that bad to him, and also the hamminess is amazing. Okay, so this is Robot Storm, the follow-up stage to Robot Carnival, which we saw in a previous video. This one is basically the much harder variant of it. As you can imagine, it's near the end of the game. This is technically the penultimate boss of this storyline. And it kind of shows, there's a lot going on in this. There's a lot, much more enemies. In the last one, it was mainly just a few types of enemies, and you stayed on one platform. Here, you move from platform to platform, fighting up against different enemies all over the place. And, yeah, I also accidentally activated Team Blast there. Was not meant to activate it. But, oh well. Can't help that. I was going to use it against this giant guy, but, oh well. Oh yeah, here, I was like, there's 3 enemies around me, and what's going to happen? I had to stun them until I could get Team Blast again, and then just fire it at them. This stage actually was not easy. I died quite a few times during this stage. And, you know, it's kind of sad though, because I thought I used to be good at this stage. I used to always play this stage, you know, for a bit of fun. But meh. Oh yeah. Also, we are coming to the end of this stage because, you know, you think it wouldn't last long, but it's over. Don't get too excited, boys. Those are the easy ones. Yeah, but I didn't manage to get an A rank. I only managed to get a B rank there, but whatever. Anyway, another cutscene coming. Let's wait it out.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
All right, Eggman. Let's get this party started.
You know, I'll always question how they managed to get up there. Like, 1 minute they're down in a castle area. Like, at least each area, like, you know, even though they're crazy and wacky different, right? At least you could say they're near each other. But what's the reasoning behind this one? They're just up in the sky all of a sudden. I shouldn't question it too much. Although, something you should question is how the hell I was able to beat this stage without dying once. Yeah, I managed to get through this whole stage, no deaths. This is first time run. Well, I mean, okay, no, not first time run. You know what I mean? First time run at this playthrough. You know, didn't die once. Got the whole stage down without dying once, and that was just amazing. Went very well for me. Unexpectedly as well. You know, I mean, normally, like the later stages are the stages where you will die. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, you'd expect them to be most challenging, but here, I don't know what happened. Like, I mean, maybe it's just the music because of how awesome it is. Got you really in the mood. Because I mean, trust me. The music for this stage is amazing. I mean, I wish I had like playing like maybe in the background, but like, you know, I kind of have the setup for my videos anyway. So, you know, for anyone who doesn't like the whole speed up thing, I mean, as I say, would you rather listen to me speak for maybe 10 minutes? Ooh, 10 minutes, or would you rather have me speak for like 2 hours? Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, could you imagine how many parts this, like, you know, this playthrough would be if it wasn't sped up to 4 times speed? Well, it'd be 4 times as many parts. We'd be on part 20 by this point, or maybe part 19, actually. Since this is only the penultimate stage of the game. That's right, there's another stage after this. Stage 14, Final Fortress. But we'll get to that in a minute. But we are almost at the end of this stage. Because this is the second and, actually, last battleship. You only have to kill 2 battleships in this entire stage. Actually isn't that long. I mean, I thought the stage was a lot longer, but then I realized, oh wait, no, it's not. And so I went off and blasted for the thing using Power Excel. I forget what it was, a Rocket Excel. The only stage where it's ever needed. Yeah, it's never needed anywhere else, ever. And this is Final Fortress, my favorite stage of this game. I love the atmosphere, and I love the music, and I love every single part about this stage. And it's kind of a running joke in the Sonic World community for me to ask for this stage. Like, I have asked anyone who can port Sonic Hero stuff to find me this stage, you know, like ripped, so I can put it into Sonic World. And I plan to make my own stage, which is kind of like a mixture between this stage and Mystic Mansion called Terminal Citadel. And I will get around to that one day, but unfortunately, I have a lot of stuff to be doing, you know, this time of year and whatever. But at some point in the future, I will get onto that stage. And we shall see the magnificence of that in Sonic World. But here, it is just as bad as you think it's going to be. This is the treacherous stage full of death traps absolutely everywhere. I mean, I try my best to not die in this stage, but I died several times. And I thought I was going to get lucky again, but nope, not a chance. This stage is just living hell. I mean, I thought it wasn't that bad. Like, I mean, I think back to when I used to play it, and I'm thinking, oh, it's not that bad. But then I remember, you know, I tried to play it this time, and I'm like, my god, this is much harder than I remember. But then again, you know, after this, we'll be doing Team Rose, which will be the next team we're doing. And that is going to be so much quicker and easier. Trust me. I think there's going to be maybe like 2 videos, maybe 3 at the max of Team Rose, because the stages for that team is so short and simple that, like, you see where we are currently in Final Fortress? Yeah, Team Rose doesn't even go this far. It's already ended by this point. That's how short their levels are. The final level literally goes on for like a few bloody minutes. Oh well. I mean, it's designed to be the first team you play as anyway, but man, Team Sonic always comes first. I guess it's meant to give you like an easier time if you decide to play it next, but you know, the order we will be going in will be Team Sonic, Team Rose, Team Dark, and then Team Chaotix. Because in my opinion, and that's just basically in terms of difficulty, but you know, except for Team Sonic. I did Team Sonic first just because Sonic. Also, I'm going to skip part of the level here by jumping over. Whee! I was going to keep the key here, right? And then I hit this enemy. I wish I hadn't done that, because I could have got the special stage here. But alas, I did not get the special stage for the final mission, which kind of sucks, because, you know, I was hoping very much so, to not have to, you know, I was hoping to have to not go through this stage again at some point. But maybe we'll get lucky with Team Dark or something to get the key. But then again, that is very unlikely. So, we face the final challenge of a billion lasers being shot at our face, and we fire over and destroy the Eggman head, finally finishing this stage. And now, we move on to the final challenge, the final boss. See you after the cutscene. Oh, so congratulations.
This time you won't get away!
Give it up! This looks like checkmate, Doctor!
Enough of this! Sonic, Tails, Knuckles! Time to meet your maker! I'll show you what real evil is!
This is it, guys! Don't hold anything back!
Okay!
No worries! Level up!
Level up!
The music in this boss, and this entire boss, is amazing. I love this boss, I swear. Like, I love this boss so much. This is easily by far the most well-designed boss of the game. It comes with plenty of attacks, plenty of ways to kill you, plenty of different methods, and plenty of different variety between different things you can actually do. Like, it changes its tactics, you know, depending on, like, what you're doing, and of course tries to kill you out. And unlike Egg Albatross, it's basically like, combine Egg Albatross and Egg Hulk together, right? But, and yeah, actually no, that's about right. Egg Albatross and Egg Hulk put together. That's pretty much how I describe this boss in a total. Because it combines like the kind of stationary areas, but also combines like the moldy layers because it has the sword and the shield that you have to like, you know, fight off against. I mean, you know, with this boss though, like, you can take out the sword and shield if you want, but you don't have to. You can take out the central part as well. But I'm going to let the last couple of seconds of this, you know, play out without me talking because it played out very nicely in the end here. With a finale team blast. See you after the ending cutscene of the game.
We're the stars of this party!
The three of us are unbeatable!
Let's see what you got!
It's not over yet, troublesome fools!
I can smell victory!
Get up, Eggman!
Time to pay, Eggman!
I will...
Blast away!
Defeated? Impossible! No!
All right! The three of us are unstoppable! Boy, talk about cutting it close.
Not really.
Come on, tell me you weren't scared. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have had a chance.
Well, maybe you're right. Thanks, Knuckles. You too, Tails. Later, guys. I'm out of here.
Get back here!
Cutscene lagged a bit there, but I can't help that. Alright, well that ends Team Sonic's storyline, and we get a little cutscene review here of all the cutscenes that played for the entire game. And, well, I mean, the pre-animated cutscenes and the pre-rendered ones. Can't help for the non-pre-rendered ones, it won't show that. That's, you know, in-game animations. But yeah, after this is over, we will be moving on to Team Rose, which will probably be a much shorter playthrough. and then Team Dark, and then Team Chaotix. So, look forward to that next week as we move on to Team Rose. We're probably going through quite a bit of the game in the first video because the stages are so short in Team Rose. But at least Team Sonic brought a good challenge and some good fun entertainment. Alright, try and have a story, and we certainly shall in the next playthrough. As I said, you know, Team Rose will be the next playthrough we go through, and you can see 100% completion on Team Sonic. Well, I mean, we've still got challenges and stuff to do, but come to those much later.